here, ventilate one hole right in front of the tiny horizontal line. This pattern is really quick and easy to do, guys. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor Simbi, and if you're new, you're welcome, and please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You are the best. So in today's video, guys, I'm going to show you these three patterns. And the first one, I skip hose and ventilate all the lines, and on the second I skip lines only, and then on the third one I skip both lines and hose. And as you can see, there is enough here on this pattern. I've already pinned down my lace, and make sure that it is flat so that it will be easier for you to ventilate. When holding your hair, make sure one side is longer than the other. Just twist and turn right here. It should crisscross like this, and then hold it here. And when you're ventilating, you just pull out some hair like this so that it will be easier for you to pick the hair. The ventilating needle that I'm using is a size 1 to 2, which means it picks 1 and 2 strands of hair, but it can also pick 3 depending on how many strands you want to pick. So let's get to the first pattern. For the first pattern, I'm going to be skipping holes. So I'm going to ventilate right here, ventilate one hole, and then I'm going to skip one hole and ventilate right here, skip one hole and ventilate right here, skip one hole and ventilate right here, and then you just continue until where you want your closure to be. So this is an example. I'm going to be doing like a short line right here. So when you're done with your first line, the second line, I'm going to be ventilating right here in front of the hole that I skipped. So I'm going to ventilate right here in between this, in front of the one that I skipped in the previous. So just ventilate right here, and then in between this, in front of the one that I skipped in the previous, right here, and in between this right here. So I'm just going to continue to do this, and then I will meet you when I'm done. The third line, I'm going to be skipping one hole right here, and then I'm going to ventilate right here. And then ventilate in between this that I've skipped in the previous, ventilate right here. So it's like you'll be repeating the same thing going on like this. Once you are done with 3 lines, everything is just repeating line 1, repeating line 2, and repeating line 3 until you are done. So this pattern is really good when you want to do a hair closure, hair frontal. It was really good. Your closures will be full and natural at the same time. So right here, for the fourth line, I'm going to ventilate in between the wall that I skipped in the previous. Right here, I'm going to ventilate here, and then continue doing the same thing on the other holes. So guys, do let me know what you think about this pattern in the comment section down below. Do let me know if you've tried it before. Do let me know. So now we're going to move on to the next, and on the next pattern I'm going to be skipping lines. I'm not going to be skipping holes. So yeah, this is what the first pattern is looking like. So now let's move on to the second. So for the second method, I'm going to start off by doing the first line like I did on the first pattern. So just ventilate one row and skip one row, ventilate one row and skip one row, and go on like that. So this will be the guide. This line will guide us on which line we're going to ventilate and which lines we're going to be skipping right here. So I'm just going to do the same thing like I did on the first line of the first pattern to ventilate our guide. So after ventilating our guideline right here, I'm then going to ventilate. I'm skipping one tiny horizontal line and ventilate right here. So on the first one, we're ventilating in between right here, and on this one we're going to be skipping one tiny horizontal line and ventilate right here. And then on the next, we're going to skip one tiny horizontal line and ventilate right here. So you're starting to see the line that we're going to skip right here. This line we're going to skip, we're not going to ventilate it. We're going to ventilate this one that we already have a guide on. So I'm just going to continue, ventilate right here. And then right here, skip one tiny horizontal line and ventilate right here. On the third line, I'm going to repeat what I did in the second. I'm going to skip one tiny horizontal line and then ventilate right here. And on this, skip one tiny horizontal line and ventilate right here. So you're just going to repeat the same thing over and over again. And this method, guys, is really good when you want to do braided wig, like box braid wig, triangle braids, cornrows braids. It's really easy for you to do your parting. And yeah, I really like this when I'm doing braided wigs. So the first for hair wigs and the second for braided wigs. And it's also, if you want to do like hair wigs, you can, but I advise this method when you want to do box braids wig and triangle wigs. It's really good. So guys, this is what the second method is looking like. Now we're going to do the third. The third, we're going to be mixing these two. We're going to be skipping rows and lines. For the third method, I'm not going to start it like I did the first and the second. For the third, I'm going to be ventilating right here. And unlike the first, we just skipped one row and ventilated here. So for this one, I'm not going to ventilate here. I'm going to ventilate right here on the following that I was going to ventilate if I was doing the first or the second method. So ventilate right here. And then I'm going to skip this one that I was supposed to ventilate, and then I'm going to ventilate right here. And then skip this and ventilate right here. And then skip this and ventilate right here. skip this and ventilate right here. The second line I'm going to be ventilating in front of this one that I was supposed to ventilate in the previous. I'm going to ventilate in front of it, guys. I was supposed to ventilate here, I'm going to ventilate right here for the second line. So just ventilate right here and then ventilate in front of this one that you're supposed to ventilate in front of it, in front of this right here, and then I'm just going to continue until I finish this line. So when you're done with the second line, for the third line I'm going to be skipping one tiny horizontal line and ventilate here like we did right here. So ventilate right here. And for this method I usually mix 3 and 2 for the back, and at the front I'll just pick one strand for the natural hairline if I'm doing a closure or a frontal. So I'm just going to continue ventilate right here. For the third, you see I'm going to skip this and ventilate here. Skip this and ventilate here. So guys, for this one we're going to be skipping lines here in between. We're going to be skipping lines and holes. So for the fourth, I'm going to skip this and ventilate right here. Skip this and ventilate right here, and I'm just going to continue to do the same thing. Ventilate right here, skip here and ventilate right here. Skip here, ventilate right here. Yeah, for the fifth line I'm going to be skipping this and ventilate right here. Skip this, ventilate right here. Skip here. This pattern is really quick and easy to do, guys. It's fast and you can use it for your hair wigs and your braided wigs, so you can use it for both. But the second one is mainly for braided wigs, guys. It will be good for that. The first for hair wigs, and this one you can use it for both hair wigs or braided wigs. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue, guys. I hope you understand this, guys. Do let me know in the comment section which pattern you prefer, which one you've tried, or which one you're going to try. Do let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, that is how you can do these 3 patterns for different wigs. You can choose the one that works for you. If you want something that is super quick and fast, easy, this one, guys, is really quick to do. Yeah, so if you are a beginner and you're beginning your hair ventilation journey, I wish you all the best on your hair ventilation journey, guys. So these are the 3 patterns. Just a recap, this one is the first, the one that we skip walls and ventilate all the lines, and this the second one, we skip lines and these guys. So as you can see, it forms like a really nice box if you want to do like your box braids, guys. You can see. And then this one, the third, we skip lines and holes, and you can see there's enough here like that, guys. So yeah, do let me know in the comment section which method you prefer, which one you're going to try. And please guys, don't forget to like this video, comment and share to all the beginners that you know want to do hair ventilation. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next tutorial. Goodbye.